hello. Let me finish pressing the buttons. Hi, everybody. JJ, hello. Congratulations on your first. Thank you for checking in. Booty, Sky, Raven, Pause, hello, hello, hello. Celtic, hello. Gogu, hello. Monkey Tree, hello. Is there anybody else that I've missed? Okay, so Silent Hill is done. Our trip to Silent Hill finally ended. Why is... Oh, come on, StreamerBot. Hold on. Why is StreamerBot being a jerk? It has decided lately that it doesn't actually want to start. Ugh, which is really annoying when you have things like redeems that are based around people, like, doing a thing. So, that's annoying. But now things should work. There we go. Streech. Okay, hello, Dipole. I'm very shadowy today. Like, this black background, and I'm wearing this black shirt. And we can have a hydrate, too. Dark slap. It's true. Ooh, okay. Are we ready to play some Vigima game? We can do that. It is good to see you all. Hope you've been having a good week. So yeah, we started, for those of you who may not have been here around the holidays, back in December, we started Hollow Knight in the lead up to Christmas. We actually finished playing... Hi, Lloyd! We actually finished playing our first, like, total playthrough on Christmas Eve, I believe. Because then the day after Christmas, well, the 26th, we started playing another Crab's Treasure. So I want to go back. We're gonna start our climb towards all achievements, but that starts with just going back into our completed save file and finishing it out. You can see that we're at 97% complete. Here we are before the final boss, but there's a lot of things that we can still do. I also have to remember how to play this game. Okay, so that's how you do your... That's the dash. That is the slash. That's the dream nail. I don't have any soul, but that I think that's what that other button would be. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna ease back into it. We still have lots of... How do I open... There it is. We need to, like, finish getting all of these. We need to finish these bad boys. You know, lots of stuff to do. A Stimky Knight? I know, I love the Stimky Knight. Hey, you know what? We have to fight the actual Stimky boss again. He needs to be defeated a second time, apparently. Yeah, there's lots of things that we need to do. So I have cataloged all the different things that we need. So for right now, we're just gonna go and see if we can finish getting these mask and vessel fragments. We got to talk to a mushroom, which is weird to me, but okay, I won't. You know, that's fine. Actually, if we have to talk to the mushroom, we should go this way, because apparently you have to put on a special charm to talk to him. That, like, the game doesn't really tell you that that's the case, but you know, whatever. No, one day I'm gonna know what buttons to press. Okay. So we can get rid of some of these things. That's kind of a fun one. What do we want? We're gonna want... Greatly increases the range. We want that. Causes you to emit a heroic odor. That's me! We don't need that. But we can use the compass. We do still need plenty of money. You know what? We can actually get rid of that. Still need plenty of money. And... Jeez, okay. Get rid of that. We need to stink. We need yet another thing. I don't really care what. But like, I'm not gonna not, you know, use all my charms. Like, sure. And then what's another one that only costs one? Well, didn't think about this beforehand. Sure. Okay. Sure. We have plenty of charms. We're all set. Yeah. So we're all good. Like a nice stimky night. Unfortunately, this is one of those things where, like, well, I have no way of knowing where all the mask shards. Stimky and extremely charming. That's true. That's me. I did just get home from the gym. That is true. All right, there's our friend. How do I open the map? But like, wait. But like, there's a better way to open the map. Whatever. It's also important that I remember how to play this game, because I don't. So, yeah. All right, let's run around. Let's start with we'll start with vessel fragments. There's not that many of them. All right, so I've got my list here. We can buy some of them. We have definitely already bought some of them. It looks like there is one right over here. Yeah. Where is it, Bobby? Okay. Right. Can I put a marker? There's going to be one right around there. Sure, let's just go there first. Okay. So, where are we? Hello, Andy. Thank you for checking in and for contributing. Hope you've had a good day. Where am I exactly? Okay, I'm in that thing. Ah, right. The solution to all of my problems. Sword. I think I still need a ton of money. Let's actually just check that real quick. Because we still have these people to deal with, I think. Wait, or did we already send them away? I actually don't know. We might have already sent them away. But what is this? Oh, phew. Okay, they're still here. You're so tired. I bet you are. You've had a long day.
Not slow.
Again, you're so greedy for gifts. Poor little lovely. Give me your geo and I will give you a gift. 15,000. Whew. Okay. Yeah, we need a lot of money. Elaborate. I'm guessing it's the new job. It is very expensive. I think the one what she will give us is an unbreakable boost to strength, I think is the one. Because we have the heart boost and we have the money boost. So we're gonna need to murder a lot of things. I'm gonna need to remember, no. Okay, that's how we open the map. All right, so we gotta go left, and then down, and then right. Okay, jeez. All right. Well, you know what? That's fine. Yes, everyone say hello to Andy, please. Oh, I forgot that they explode. You know what? That's fine. Also, Iron Giant just won with 53% versus, oh, we need to go up slightly. Versus, the Taylor Swift movie for movie night in ! Discord? I actually wasn't sure there for a little while. Also, JJ, I appreciate how you put both versions of the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie on the movie night list. Don't think I didn't notice. Because I did. I did notice that you did that. Where's Andy's special check-in? I feel like he deserves his own. He doesn't want a special check-in. This definitely isn't something that we've already discussed. No, it's definitely not something that we've already discussed. They're different movies. Are they actually different movies? Yeah, how different are they really? Yeah, these guys, they embody me. Oh, right, we can swim in the Mountain Dew now. Alright, well that was... actually, hold on one second. So we're going for vessel fragments, but we also have to talk to the Mr. Mushroom. You know what, maybe I'll talk to Mr. Mushroom on my own. It's fine. Let's just stick with the vessel fragment for the time being. Vessel fragments. Oh, in the little house. Probably been in that little house, but let's go there first. Okay. One has Sabrina in it. Let's see. JJ says they're different movies and yet has not seen either of them to know how different. Okay, understood. But just so you know, if one of those Taylor Swift movies wins, we're not doing a double feature. Down. You never turned down Tim Curry, so Fern Gully should be on the list. Fern Gully can be on the list. Look, if Iron Giant can be on the list, Fern Gully can be on the list. Despite how terrifying it was as a child. Chat, I have a stream question for you. Can you actually, you see that I've put, there's now chat on the screen. You are now there, recorded for all time. Can you actually read that? Is it big enough to read? Looking good, my beard is epic, thank you. You know what, the mustache is really, honestly, the mustache is really nice today, I gotta say. It's like curled perfectly. It works today. The text could be larger. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. All right. So there can be. The problem is I don't know exactly where all of these things are going to be. In a room in the northeast of No Eyes. Northeast. Okay. We might have already gotten some of these things. And, I mean, in fact, we absolutely have, but we have to do my favorite part of hunting for achievements, which is looking for the last, like, couple of things. All caps, thank you for... Oh, this is one that we didn't get. Perfect. First try. I don't know if making the same width as your portrait would be too much. I actually did think about that. I don't want it to take up too much of the screen, but I can adjust the size a bit. I literally did this last night. I did this last night while Andy and I were watching TV. And so I didn't want to mess with it, like, too much. But it's basically just the stream elements feature, like, straight out of the box. With a little bit of tweaking to, like, make it opaque-ish. It's kind of hard to tell in this game because it's so dark, but... You can see, that's true! That is exactly what I'm saying. It could be shorter. Yeah, I actually had shortened it quite a bit. Maybe I'll make it about the same size as the actual video box for myself. Okay, I'm gonna go to the left, to the left. It's gonna be, oh, not here. Also, who hasn't seen Fern Gully? You know what? I haven't seen Fern Gully as an adult, and I have a very specific memory of being in elementary school and finding the movie to be, like, very scary. It just, something about the animation and the characters, just the whole thing was just very, very scary to me. All right, we're kind of getting the feel back. Okay, okay. All right, so we got that one. We can close that down. Vessel fragment. Where's the next one? Let's see. Left of the lift in the Forgotten Crossroads. Probably got that one. The King's Station. Let's see. Reward for defeating Brooding Moloch. Probably got that one. Whew. This is gonna take a while. Alright, let's stick with the vessel fragments to keep ourselves sane here. You know what? There's only 9. Let's just go one at a time. Number 4. Open up our map. Markers. Remove that. I'm gonna go over here. How do I go home? Wait. No, that's not what that's not what I meant to do. I forgot how it works. It's okay. It's okay. All right. Dang it. Okay. Guess we'll just go all the way back, huh? You know what? No. Instead, let's go to the right. I really appreciate that you're all having a lively conversation about Fern Gully and The Land Before Time and presumably other things that I am just too preoccupied with things to really be able to keep up with chat at the moment. So just know that I appreciate you so much. Now all the VOD watchers can know of the chat. Yeah, wouldn't it be, yeah, the VODs that are definitely up on YouTube. Ha 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 ha. I definitely am all caught up. I don't have a terabyte of VODs to upload or anything. No, not at all. A terabyte. No, I don't have a terabyte to upload, but I do have a lot. triple-digit gigs, let's say. In total, I have over a terabyte of VODs saved on my external hard drive. I mean, I've been streaming pretty consistently. 3 to 4 days a week, with the exception of my marathons, for over a year. Like, that's a lot of footage. Ow, I forgot about you. So the other fun thing is that we have to really learn how to get around and handle stuff, because this game has multiple speedrun achievements. And if we want all the achievements, that's multiple speedruns. I could make a series. I could. I won't, but I could. Man, hard drives are expensive right now because of the AI stuff. I wanted to get one to download the Dragon Ball remake I talked about in Discord, but I don't know. Yeah, every consumer electronics are wildly expensive right now because manufacturers have realized that they can make a lot of money if they just make stuff specific and sell it specifically to companies for AI purposes. So just, you know, fuck the rest of us. So, I don't know. Man, AI really is just this terrible plague on humanity right now, making literally everything worse. Literally everything. Quit being poor. If you want PC parts, you should own a data center. You know what's wild? In Ohio, they keep building data centers. I have driven past multiple. Like, stop it! Stop building those! People with their expensive power bills. Oh, I have no doubt, not a single doubt in my mind that I am probably paying for multiple AI companies and data centers getting subsidies, like right now. I'm positive that it's happening. Alright, that's not the button I meant to hit. Okay, so we need to go left and then all the way down. No, that's not right. We need to go right and all the way down. Oh god, that's not right either. Can we do this? Yeah, we do have to go left. We do have to go left. Okay. Because this place gets infinitely more irritating to navigate after a while. Being hot and easy. That sounds like a business plan. That's my scruff name. That is way too long of a name. You can't use that. JJ, you can't go on the internet and tell lies. That's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. Raven, congratulations on being a good boy. Stretch, let me kill this thing first, because it will charge at me and then also explode, so. What was today? Was today push or pull? I don't even know. I just do as the workout plan abides. Ow. Okay, I don't know. Little Caesars is so good when someone isn't correcting you on how to spell it. I get it wrong every time and telling you that it's cardboard. Dude, Little Caesars is one of my favorite pizzas. For $5, it's good. It's for $5, kicks the crap out of CC's. Get that out of here. CC's, terrible. Little Caesars, great. 10 out of 10, no notes. You think, oh, it's a cheap pizza buffet. This will be great, and then you realize why it's so cheap. Because it is garbage. Cece's is only good when it's fresh out of the oven. Yeah, but is it ever really fresh? Also, hello, Opti Ice Cream. How are you? Shut up, Cece's is perfect. It's really not. It's really not. It's maybe the lowest tier. My milk is delicious. It is maybe the lowest tier of pizza. Alright, so somewhere over here... okay, we already got that one. Cool. Perfect. Love that for me. Eventually we're going to start finding ones that we haven't already gotten. Some dog treats? We can do dog treats. Now, Tilly is already on the bed. Oh, someone... Could you see that? He was ready. Did you Did you see that? Lloyd was ready. He knew. He knew. All right. Let me go kick my water bottle over and deliver Tilly's treat to her in bed. Hold on. Because, of course, the princess is already in bed. Oh, you know, too. Well, that's it, buddy. Go lay down. You know, this whole day, Lloyd has been, Dad, my stomach is upset. It doesn't feel good. I don't want to eat my kibbles. And then as soon as, like, the treats start popping out, he is all about it. He's all about it as soon as the treats are there. He's like, wait, no, my stomach is fine. Actually, everything's cool. Like, okay. King's Station, huh? All right. Let's open up our map again. Where even is that? It's over there, huh? Okay. What's the best way to get there? I guess go all the way across the lake and then go down? No, it's probably better to go home. Use our home teleport. And then we'll come back. Andy, yes, you're a good boy. Oh, perfect! The bot is working again. It is not working for the clip command, though. Okay, so that... who did that? Who did the clip? Also, hello, Rainbow Blob. JJ, you were the one who put it in. The clip does work, but it doesn't post them correctly to chat. It has been broken for a little bit, so it does create the clip. Don't worry, but it doesn't post correctly anymore. And it's not a me problem. It's a streamer bot problem. Lloyd is me when I say I'm not hungry until someone offers going to CC's. Who offers going to CC's, though? Like, that's... Like, when does that situation happen? Don't get me wrong. I would go because CC's is so cheap that, like... And I am also cheap, with very few exceptions, that it's like... Look, I'll still go. A deal's a deal. But it is not great. It is not great. Passenger Princess Energy. Did I, chat, have I shown you the gift that I received from one of you in my Christmas card? I conveniently have it right here. Isn't that great? I need to put that sticker... I don't know. I don't feel like it's a good laptop sticker, but I need to find a home for it. Ah, right. Okay, that's... Okay. That's why we're back in this spot, because I wasn't paying attention, and apparently I didn't place... I hate this game. I'm gonna go home. Alright, we're gonna go this way this time. going down. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, okay. Maybe my forehead? No, don't. I will not do that. Oh, what? A raid? Oh my gosh, a raid? Beezeep, hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. CV, a bee raid? Perfect. You know, bees are often misunderstood creatures. Welcome on in, raiders. Welcome. My name is Bookslap, achievement hunter, variety streamer. Great beard, I must say. Though I prefer the mustache myself. Yeah, we're playing Hollow Knight. We are coming back to it after a month or so hiatus. We're working on finishing up some achievements before we start doing, you know, fun stuff like speedrunning and Steel Soul mode, all that stuff. So welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. JJ, thank you for the shout out to Easy. What? Why did you? What does that mean? You pee-peed it up thrice today? What does that mean? Down. Okay. Oh, I can't put that here? Oh, we'll just put it outside. I don't know what that means, so I'm undoing that. Let's put it here. There we go. Passenger. Nah, we're just gonna take that away. That's right. I'm being mean. Oh, okay, right. We actually wanted to go here, but because we wanted to take the, I'm gonna call him a train, but I know that's wrong. We wanted to take the stag.
That's father.
That is true. To King Station. And then go up. Yeah, there we go. My first playthrough, hope stream goes well. Stream has been going well. I have really enjoyed this game a lot more than I knew I would like it, but I've liked it even more than that, and I can't wait to eventually play the sequel. If you have to raid and run, no worries, no problem. I hope you have a rest of your... Why are words so hard? I hope you have a good night, and also a good weekend when you get there. Oh, you know what? We gotta talk to the seer. Oh! What the heck are you doing here? Slap! I'll just tank these hits, that's fine. Same thought on my end. I did not think these games came close to Expedition 33, but they have exceeded expectations. Nice. I have also not played that game. Hi, my name is Bookslap, and my favorite part of streaming games like Hollow Knight is meeting new people. These games are really fun, and they get a lot of people excited and talking, so yeah. No, really, these kinds of games have been amazing to stream. I had a similar, like, just new people coming in, people wanting to chat about their favorite parts, what they like, what they don't like. I had a similar experience last year when I was playing Subnautica for the first time, and it was just really cool to see people's excitement for the game. Like, I love that. Just random people would come in and talk about things that they like, things they didn't like, what they did on their first playthroughs. It was really awesome. Oh boy, we gotta go really far. Yeah, it was really cool, and I loved that kind of stuff. getting people really excited about these games, about all games. It's at a certain point you stop getting excited about games. They become mundane. And it's like, I don't really want that. I want to be excited about things, but it's hard sometimes. What's the best way to get there? Guess we gotta go down. Okay. Back through the city. Yeah, it's like, it's hard to be excited about games at a certain point, you know? Claire Obscure was tougher to stream. I want to play that game. I know I would like it. I've seen little bits and pieces of it, and I've intentionally tried to, like, not have it spoiled for me, which, like, I don't really care that much about spoilers, but I'm like, I shouldn't, you know? But I think it's a game that I want to play on my own versus taking the time to stream it, because I know once I start to play it, I'm gonna want to keep playing it. I'm not gonna want to wait for stream. I've seen grown men ugly cry live on stream playing Claire Obscure. Look, I played To the Moon on stream 2 Decembers ago, and there's definitely a VOD of me ugly crying at the end, so it's fine. Right, okay. Okay, okay, sure. There we go. Yeah, I gotta remember how to move, you know, well. Because doing all the achievements will mean playing the game very well. Character has a BO cloud around them. That is exactly what it is. Actually, that is 100% what it is. You are absolutely correct. The Stimk is protective. Pheromone maxing? Booty, I really hate that, but thank you. I really am not enjoying that, but yes. A heroic scent. Yeah, the game calls it a heroic odor?
That's Daddy. That's Father.
That is Daddy. Daddy has a heroic odor. Wish I hadn't said that. That was one of the more cursed things I've ever said. Yeah, okay, go to the left. I hate those guys. Specifically. It's fine. We can just leave. If we're not having a good time, we'll just hit the bricks. Chat, can you hear Tilly in the next room chirping at me? She wants down. She wants off the bed. One second. Say hi to chat, Tilly. Okay. The woes of being a living single pet father. Can we get some Tillys in the chat, please?
Success!
this way? Okay, cool. Yeah, she's an old Chihuahua. She's very demanding. She's cute and sweet about it, but very demanding. Cool. Oh, okay, guess we're going. Ow. As is her right. Okay. Yeah, no, that's true. Look, when I adopted her, I made her. It's a deal. It's the arrangement that was made. Oh boy. Watch us already have this one. Yep. We've already got it. I will be Tilly when I'm her age. When you're 13? That is approximately her age. Okay. We want to look for... Oh, there. Now, what's the best way to get out of here? Just go back, I guess? Watch this be one of those times where we go through the whole thing and don't find anything, and it's like, what? How? Go through the entire list and be like, somewhere we have missed finding. You're only 7. Oh, okay. Well, you shouldn't joke about that on Twitch, because Twitch will instantly ban you. Never joke about your age on Twitch, ever. I'm not kidding. Yeah, never ever joke about your age on Twitch, ever. They do not mess around. They will instantly ban you. Yeah, instead of like messing around with age verification or anything like that, they just say no. You're too young to use the services. They're legally obligated to go with whatever you tell them your age is, and then you're stuck. So yeah, never joke about that, ever. Really don't ever do it on any platform, to be honest. Seven in dog years is 49. What's... I'm going to reveal that I can't do math. How old is Tilly? She's 13 in actual years. 13-ish. It's kind of hard to say with a rescue. I have to deal with this exact problem. Part of why I'm like such a hard ass about that, I have to deal with that exact problem all the time at work. So, like, I am well versed in this issue. 91. She is an old lady. They build those chihuahuas to last. Bravo. Okay. I guess if we had gone to the right, that would have... Oh, boy. Okay. It's fine. I need to practice some platforming. Because again, if we're going to get all the achievements for this game, we have to, like, legitimately get good at it. Not just in, like, a Dark Souls, like, get good scrub kind of way, but, like, actually good. Oh my gosh, chat, I'm so sorry. I don't know what it's at right now. I should put the kill counter back on screen. Yeah, I should put the death counter back on. It's not set to the right number. I would have to manually adjust that. I know exactly how many deaths we've had on this game, though. People thought it was funny to mess with the kill counter when we were playing things where we weren't using it, so I had to reset it. And by people, I obviously mean JJ. But I know how many deaths we had. We were at 61. A little more climbing. Unofficial, so to the soundtrack. What? You know what? I actually have a copy. Do I have a copy of Silk Song's soundtrack? I might. I have Hades 2, which I've been meaning to... I have the download for it. Shout out to the soundtrack. Oh, it's beautiful. Actually... need to... What am I doing? Imagine not only being good at the game, but being able to focus on a task and see it through to completion. Imagine completing a task. Okay, stag nest. That's what we needed. Jeez. Alright. Pretty sure we're gonna have this one too. Alright. Yep, I think it would have been right there. So that leaves us in a very confusing position. Great. Oh, I think I know where that one is. Okay. We never found the shopkeeper's key, did we? Yeah, I think that's the issue. We never found the shopkeeper's key. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So, the last place that we need to go is actually... Hold on. Let's finish this. Let's make... Okay, cool. All right. That makes a great deal of sense, actually. Okay, we're going to go this way. We'll put a marker on our map. I know where these things are now. I know where they are. Grab that. Go all the way back. The place that we were just in, I kind of suspected that it's like here somewhere. Okay. All right. We can do this. Yeah, we never found that key. People kept talking about it, but I never saw it. Okay, so go back to King Station, I think. No, hold on. One sec. City of Tears. No, go to the palace grounds. Hidden Station? Sure, we'll go there. It'll be fun. There we go. See, my thought was if we do this kind of stuff now, like get the vessel fragments, get the mask fragments, then it makes everything else we have to do so much easier. And we still need a ton of money. So, you know, it's kind of a good thing to run around at the moment. What is this? A true servant gives all for the kingdom. Let hollowness, pale king, relieve you of your burden. Drop all... Okay, I know about this, actually. It says all geo, but it's actually just 3,000. And we get this. There we go. All right, now to get the shopkeeper's key. Cool. That was what we needed. All right, let's go back. Tilly, stop that. I'm not exactly sure what the best way to go is. Let's take a look at the map. Actually, we could go to the resting grounds for right now. Because we do need to talk to the seer, so let's just do that. That'll just take a minute. Ah, Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. So much essence, so bright. You truly are the wielder my tribe has so long dreamed of. The folk of my tribe were born from a light similar to essence, similar to that powerful blade, though much brighter still. They were content to bask in that light and honored it for a time, but another light appeared in our world, a worm that took the form of a king. How fickle my ancestors must have been. They forsook the light that spawned them, turned their backs to it, forgot it even. And so this kingdom was born from that betrayal. But the memories of that ancient light still lingered, hush, whispers of faith, until all of Hollownest began to dream of that forgotten light. Ah, but what's done is done. And so am I. The wielder has at last appeared, and I've held the memories of my tribe for long enough. It's time for us to be forgotten too. Don't remember us, wielder. Don't honor us. We do not deserve it. I'm sorry. Light, radiance, I remember you. There we go. Hear the seer's final words. Right, stop by that real quick and got that done. Now we want to go to the Forgotten Crossroads, actually. Because from there we can cut straight across. Hopefully. Unless this place has gotten much more annoying. Because where we need to go to get the shopkeeper's key is roughly... oh gosh. Roughly there. So we can go through either door. Okay. It's almost like they're paired up for a reason. The guy that attacks from the front and the guy that attacks in the air. Oh, no, we didn't go the right way. We actually need to go out. Ah, I'm remembering how the marker is a little bit annoying because it's not... It's a little bit too big on the map. Just wait for you guys to explode. That was a little scary, but... here we go, the crystal. Good night, going to bed? Have a good night. Have a cozy and restful sleeps. Oh, chat, you know what? I promised a long time ago to show you my sleeping Kirby figurine, and I never did it. I will do that tonight. I will do that tonight before the very end of stream. And he will wish us all a cozy and restful sleeps. This place is still very scary to me. I don't... oh, God. I don't exactly know why it's still scary to me. Well, I mean, the spikes, yes, but... it's still just... there's something very unsettling about it. Ow! Ow! God. It's the laser beams. The laser beams don't help. That's true. It just... It very much has the feeling... ow. of a high-level area. Even though it's not not truly like kind of a mid-level area, I guess. All right, up just a little bit more. All done with raid, going to head to bed for the night. Good night, booty. Again, cozy, restful sleeps. I'm gonna kill you with my stink cloud, just like real life. Alright, so it's somewhere, like, up and to the right. It's literally right there. It was right there. It wasn't even hidden. This wasn't like a puzzle. I just... Okay. I just didn't see it. I just literally didn't see it. Okay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's literally right there. Wow. Okay. Which one of these is the shop? Was it? No, it's not this one. It's not that one in the middle. I think that's the map shop. I don't remember this being a thing. So, another would join our group. I have a gift for you, warrior. As a shopkeeper, I admit parting with it for free is rather difficult, but as the great nail sage, I must recognize your skill. You have mastered the arts of my remaining pupils. Now, tradition decrees you too may hold the symbol. Wear it proudly, Nail Master. You shall be the last to receive its like. Nail Master's glory. Off you go, Nail Master. I have nothing more to give you. Nothing for free, at least. I'll be up briefly and eager to take your geo and trade for my precious wares. Alright, well, we needed that too, whatever it was. If we leave and come back, will the shop actually be back? Yeah, there he is. Oh, what do you have there? The key to my storeroom. I thought I'd lost it for good. Did you find it in those old mines, perhaps? Very curious. I have no idea how it ended up in such a remote place. Very honest of you to return it to me. Yes, very kind. And now that I can open up my old storeroom, I'll sell you some of the rare stock that's been gathering dust there. These items may be a little time-worn, like you, Tilly, but they still retain their full market value. Very precious stuff. There they are. Vessel fragment. And there's the achievement. We have all of the vessel fragments. Mask shard. There's only one left. I wonder where it is. It's right in front of me. Okay, got it. It's directly in front of me. Cool. Wow, that is such a relief, honestly, to have those two achievements done. I thought we were going to spend most of tonight doing those. So... Let me mark these down. So much progress already. Could go after the White Defender, do a little boss fighting. What else does he have? Elegant key. Found this fancy key floating in the waterways of the city far below us. I've not cleaned it. Heavy blow. You enjoy smacking about foes with a nail. With this charm equipped, you'll be able to send them flying even further. Holding it lets you run around quickly and tirelessly as though you were young again. Or so I'm told. Okay, well, we definitely need that key, first and foremost, because I believe we can use that to open up that last locked door in the city, and then we can get our money back from the banker. And we need both of these charms, so... Okay. That's cool and all. Okay. Let's go fight some bosses. Where can we find the knight? The White Defender. All three dreamers have to be defeated. Use Desolate Dive on the fart at the end of his boss room directly underneath the floating platform to access a hidden room beneath. He can be found sleeping in the room to the left. So let's take a look. He's all the way down here. He's right there. Alright, back to the ancient waterways. Let's take a quick seat. And on the train. I love it. The stag might be my favorite character. There's a good chance, yeah, that the stag is my favorite. The King's Station is... No, we'll go to the city storerooms. We'll do that one. No. Alright, let's take a peek. Yeah, either one was basically the same. So that's fine. We'll go this way. Keep going down and to the left. Here. I'm excited to fight another dream boss. They were the best part of the game so far. When we get down there, are we going to have the opportunity to sit at a bench before we get in there? It looks like the answer is yes. Yeah, okay. So we won't worry about sitting at that bench. A little further. Get bopped by the mosquito. Okay, great. That's what they're good at. Then, is it right here? Yeah, okay. So we want to go down slightly to the left. Are these enemies that get back up and are weird and are creepy? I don't remember. I don't remember if they're one of those. Oh, can we not do the... These definitely are. Yeah, those are definitely enemies that get back up. Boy, okay. Alright, let's change out some of these. We want that. That's fine. It's kind of funny to beat him with his own... with his own thing. We don't need this. We don't really need that. That's fine. Oh, what did the Nail Master thing is? Increases bearer's master of nail arts line, focus the power faster and unleash art sooner. That feels like a thing that we should have always had, but we'll just ignore that for the time being. Let's put on the quick focus, and you know what? You know what? Sure, the Grub Song. Sure, we'll get some more souls. We take damage because we'll definitely take damage. So we're gonna go to the right towards that red marker. Alright, we're getting into the poopy area, so we must be getting close. Yeah, okay. Alright, so somewhere over here we should be able to break the floor? Wait, how do I do this? There it is. There it is. Oh, hey, what's this? Take that? Sure. We'll use that for money. There he is! Oh, chat, I know you were worried that he was dead after we fought him oh so long ago. But, in fact, he's just sleepy. He's just sleepy. Our boy is still there. Okay, you have a new move, that's okay. He's fast! He's so fast! Ooh. He's so fast! He's having so much fun! My understanding of this boss is that you can actually fight him multiple times, and every time you fight him, he becomes stronger. Oh, is that it? Oh. Where, like, the next time you fight him, he'll do 2 points of damage every hit. Then the next time you fight him, it's 3 points of damage. And the next time it's, like, he keeps getting stronger. Sounds like Simlish? It does sound like Simlish. That is exactly right. My friends, I will protect our dear kingdom. Have faith in me. Paladin Beetle. We will all meet again. I promise. That's what he dreams about. The peak of his power. When he protected all of them. Relatable. Alright, well. I was hoping that boss would last a little longer, but it's alright. We are rather beefy ourselves. Let's see. What else we got here? We do need to finish banishing the troop. Defeat the Nightmare King and complete the ritual. And then banish the Grim Troop. So how do we do that? Okay. Let's... So if we go home, let's go home. Oh, we can't banish them yet because she has our... we need to save up... We need to save up money because Divine still has... Oh boy. Divine still has that charm that we want, so we can't do that quite yet. Could do the Pantheon of the Night. A little bit of boss rush. That might be fun. So we have to go to Godhome to do it. Oh, we couldn't do it until we beat him right there. Until we beat the white defender. Okay. So I think we could possibly do the rest of them. And that would be fun. That would be something for us to work on. Good night, Gogu. Have a cozy and restful sleeps. I don't remember where Godhome is. Let's open our mail. I think it's like, I remember, geez, where is that? Oh, was it down there in the junk pit? Is that what it was? Oh, let's grab that. I think it's over here. I think that is what that is. Is the jank pit. Okay. I kind of also don't want to do that. Like, I kind of don't want to jump into a boss rush right now when I'm, like, still coming back to it. What we could do, go sell that King's Idol, farm a little bit, get some money, get the key, open up the whatchamacallit. That will let us deal with the bank lady, and once we've dealt with the bank lady, we can turn around. Yeah, that sounds like a thing to do. Okay. Alright, we have a plan. Let's get our friend back. He will carry us back deeper into the city storerooms. We have to remember to take our stink cloud off because the merchant will not talk to us if we are stinky. He reserves the right to refuse service to stinky bugs. So we unfortunately do have to take our defender's crest off. But we also want to take this off. So we want that. And I'll keep that. That's fine. But we have to take the heroic odor off. Don't reflexively put it back on, Bookslap. You know what? It's fine. Let me take that off. There. Where is he? I think he's down there. Okay. He's somewhere in here. We'll find him. We'll find him. It'll be fine. So chat, does anyone have any exciting plans for the weekend? I actually have quite a busy weekend planned. I'm going to be doing stuff basically the whole weekend. And it'll all be fun and good, but yeah, a busy weekend. Do some driving practice, do some streaming, not practice, just regular. Had plans for Saturday. It's gonna be a good time. I was thinking about going to this Pokemon event at a museum on Saturday, but I feel weird doing things alone. You know what? Same. There's a lot of times where I'm like, I want to do a thing, but I don't want to do it by myself. And I've tried really hard to get past that, but it's tough. It's like, some things just aren't as fun if you don't have people to share them with. Like, I love movies, so I don't really want to go to a movie on my own. I have, but I don't really want to go to a movie by myself. It's not the same. Because the best part of the movie is, like, talking about it afterwards, you know? I am interested though, Raven. What is the Pokemon event at the museum? Like, what are they doing? Is it are you gonna learn a thing? You know I do like learning. Also, what kind of museum? What I'm saying is tell me everything about this. I want all of the details.
Sell me Arcade.
Yeah, sell the King's Idols.
Oh,
The King's Idol? I've often wondered at the true visage of the king. Depictions are of an imposing, gleaming figure, with a fiercely horned crown. I suspect there's much embellishment in the imagery, though. A ruler seeking worship tends to hide their blemishes. It do no good to appear as a common bug.
Sell me Arcade. War's son? Yeah.
With as many of these as you've delivered, the other relic seekers are like to think I've gone mad for the king. Who am I kidding? I'm only jealous of my collection. Find more.
Helmadelka.
Looks like you don't have any relics on you. That's how I feel, except my problem is I've always wanted to be free to do things alone, but now that I can't seem to do it alone because I've never been alone. Yeah. I was always with my mother or someone else. You know, same. It's funny, I've spent most of my life being alone, and yet, on my own, I do a very limited number of things. I just repeat the same patterns. And now that I've been on my own for really quite a while, like 2 years, I think I'm ready to not be on my own anymore. I tried it. For a while I felt like, you know, I was missing out on something. Like, oh, I need to do this. This is like a point of growth that I'm missing. No, turns out I enjoy being with other people. And I don't like not having people around. This event is a gathering. There's going to be a scavenger hunt, trivia, and other things, and includes admission to the museum itself. What kind of museum is it? Science museum, natural history, some sort of local history, something like that. I forget what I was doing. Oh, yeah. Right. Contemporary glass museum. Okay. Interesting. I'm down. Look, here, I'll make you a deal. I'll fly down to your end of the country, we'll go to the Pokemon thing, and then we'll see a movie. But you're buying the popcorn. Sounds good. Alright, deal. Done. End stream, immediately hop on plane. Alright, get the elegant key. Buy the this. Buy the that. Hello, Calamity Nolan. Hi, how goes it? Pretty good. We beat a boss. That I was kind of hoping he would last longer. What was I saying? Oh, we can finally, we're wrapping up loose ends. We got all of the health upgrades. We got all of the soul upgrades. We killed an old woman. Sure, it happens to a lot of bosses. Is that right? Okay, I guess it's time for Tilly to go back on the bed, because she's just standing there panting at me. Come here. Night, Tilly. The most demanding dog. The most demanding dog. Father, I want uppies. Yes, but not to, like, be held by me. She just wants me to do things for her. What's your next goal? We were just doing a little bit of shopping and selling items. Because I think I just got the last key? Did I just get a key that I need? I hope I did, because we're gonna go check. There's a couple, I have actually, so I've started when I do achievement hunting to make a spreadsheet of the achievements, so I know exactly which ones I'm trying to do in which playthrough of the game. So I know exactly what I need to do. And like what things are quote-unquote available for this playthrough to finish up. There's still a couple of bosses and like boss rush things left to do. I don't really want to do that tonight. I would kind of like to save that for like Sunday. Ah, then what did I just get? What is... I thought this was a simple key, but am I dumb? The elegant key? What is the elegant key? What even is that? I thought this would... Okay, what does this do? Oh, so we need to go... somewhere. Oh. That. Okay, I guess we're going there. Alright, well. It's fine, it is a thing that we need to do. Of course, lets you fix multiple problems with one key. Well, we did finally find the shopkeeper's key. Don't you like nested keys? Keys and keys on keys? But yeah, we're just doing some cleanup. This is the same playthrough that we had back in December. So we're really just doing some cleanup. There's charms that we need to get. Of course, we need 15,000 Geo to buy back our one charm. Because otherwise it doesn't count as being a charm that you've collected. A couple of bosses. I mean, we could start one of the boss rushes that we haven't done yet. We could. We don't have to. There's an awful lot of game in this game. I mean, I like that. And it doesn't have my least favorite kind of game inside this game, which is collect all the documents and look at them all. It actually wasn't too bad to get all the life and magic upgrades. It turns out we had most of them, and then we were able to buy the remaining ones that we didn't have from the shop once we had the shopkeeper's key. So getting that did unlock quite a bit. And then after that, we get to do silly stuff, like the 3 different speedrun achievements, or the permadeath achievements. Actually, the very next run of this game that I'll do is going to be the complete the whole game in permadeath mode. Because, like, if I can just take my time, that's fine. They've also added so much with the DLC that actually gives you percentage complete. Oh, we need to go that way. You don't actually literally have to do everything to get 100%. You can do many things, most even, but you don't actually have to do everything. So it gives you a little bit of leeway to say, hey, this thing is really tough, and I don't think I can do it without dying, so I'm not going to. So I'll need to plan that a little bit. Make sure I know exactly what percentage points, like completion points, we're gonna get. An ornate door made from glistening metal. Insert the key. Alright, what do we got here? Ah! God, that scared me. He just jump scared me. Did enjoy doing the randomizer. A randomizer for this would be interesting. What do we got here? A figure connected to a device. Examine it closely. Sure, stick my face directly into it. It exploded. Consumed the shade soul. Tap B to unleash a more powerful spirit. Spell consumes the same amount of soul with increased power. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's... Oh. Is there more to do in here? No. Yeah, that's probably... It's probably fine that that guy exploded. That's normal, right? Just what's a little bit of explosion between friends, right? All right. Well, that's cool. I got that charm. Oh boy, there are so many charms. I guess that's what we're gonna do. Let's open up a picture of our charms. So we have most of them. That one we'll get from Divine when she returns our thing, when we purchase it. You get that one. The Deep Focus charm. Let's see. The Lifeblood Core. Ooh, this one looks fun. The Weaver's Song. And what is that one? That is the Shape of Un. Okay. So, Deep Focus. Found in the Crystal Peak in a hidden cave made entirely of crystals. Okay. Well. So I guess we're going to Crystal Peak. Again. For the second time on this stream. It's apparently, like, right there. Hey, 7HD, how are you? Have I fought Grim yet? I fought the first version of him. I have not fought the second one. But I'm afraid to do anything else with the troop because I need to save up to buy one of my charms back from Divine. I don't want them to go away and her to just, you know, not give me my stuff. I usually look how to find it on my phone. Yeah, I actually have pictures of all of them. Right now we're doing our charms. What's the best way to get into Crystal Peak? I guess going all the way to this, all the way to the right. It just screams when you use magic. Well, most things do. That's just what magic is like, Nolan. It's true. It is. You can trust me on some things. Alright, so apparently it's down below us, huh? Man, we should have put the stink charm back on. Get some free hits on these guys. It's down here. Oh, found it. Definitely need to get the Geo for those. I got all the unbreakable charms, 104%, but I can't defeat the Radiants. Yeah, what are we at now? Where does it show you that? Oh, 104. We're also at 104. Yeah, tonight, during this stream, we finished getting all of the mask shards, all of the void, or all of the vessel pieces. What else? We heard the Seer's last words. We fought the White Defender. Just kind of doing, you know, miscellaneous cleanup. I was playing this game right before Christmas, and this is the same save file from then, which was the first time I'd ever played this game. So this is still just kind of catch up. I want to get everything that I can get done. I don't know what parts of this floor are not dangerous. And then we'll go, and then we'll play Steel Soul mode. Oh, there we go. Struggling with the Radiance, I can't imagine doing the Pantheon. Yeah, I've heard that's pretty tough, to be honest. Got the Stink Charm. What is this, Sniffies? I wouldn't know. I couldn't say. Alright, now we need the Lifeblood Core. On a wall in the abyss that only opens when having 14 or more lifeblood.
Oh my god!
I wasn't looking at chat, so I couldn't see that somebody had hit the random sound effect command, and it definitely scared me. Wait, while I was reading that. Lifeblood, heart charm, and by killing life seeds. So we need 14 or more lifeblood masks. What? Jeez. Okay. That's a lot. That did scare me. Alright, let's get out of here. But by get out of here, I mean teleport. Did you catch any of Gray's Pantheon 5 run on Saturday? That was wild. No, I didn't. I unfortunately did not. Let's see. How much is Joni's Blessing is what, 4? So we can take that, and we can take that. And we get 4 for Joni. Get Miss Mitchell on there. This is such a weird requirement. 15 or more when using Joni's Blessing. Lifeblood, Heart Charm. Was how much? 2? Okay. I'll just take that off. I'll put that back on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. I guess, actually... Put Joni's back on. How many do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18! Good lord! Okay. Now... Whew, that is a lot. Let's grab our map. We need to go... all the way down... Oh, it's that door! I am gonna pretend that I remember that that was a thing. So let's go back into here. And we'll be on a street. I could go for a street. You're missing some mask shards, and you gotta do the Hunter's Journal. Yeah, I still have to do the Hunter's Journal. Yeah. I'm hoping that I can take some time tomorrow night to work on compiling information so that on Sunday, the next time that I stream, I'll know exactly what I need to do, and we'll just be able to like bang out some more stuff. I did at least make my spreadsheet and figure out like these are the achievements I'm going to do on this playthrough. These are the achievements I'm going to do on this playthrough. Did I do the Coliseum of Fools? Yes, I did. Struggling with the third one, I'm starting to feel my age. The third one is... The first two, I breezed through, no deaths, we just did it. The third one took a little while. The third one definitely took a while. Okay. I don't have the death counter on screen, but so far I'm at 61 for how far we've gone through. We haven't died tonight, and that's what we were at the last time we played. But again, my chat thought it was funny to continue to play with the death counter while I was playing other things, so I have to manually reset it. Cool. I did not mean to grab onto the wall. That's on me. Look, shut up. It did no such thing. It was 1 or 2 people. Will this do what I want? Nope! I was like, is this going to be the thing I want? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We can take one more hit of damage before we have to reset our health. Okay. I'm remembering the things that I don't like about this game now. Like, just let me see where I am on the map. There we go. Alright, we'll just wait for this. Pogo is an art. It is, and I didn't realize that there was a charm that makes your slashes faster, and now I'm afraid to use it because even though I think that is a good charm, I've built up so much muscle memory for how long it takes to slash and to like pogo that I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to have to relearn that by switching the timing of the whole thing. You know what I mean? Okay, sure. Sure, we'll say that happened. Where am I going here? Worst case scenario, you can always set your dream spot and then go back to the bench. That's technically true, actually. It's a good idea. Where is this? What? I don't understand. Oh, there's a hole right there. Okay. It's like, I don't see a path here. Why is this place full of spikes? Oh boy. Okay, there we go. What if I made an arena fight fan game, some sort of arena of Airheads? I hope it's a fan game for the Brendan Fraser movie Airheads. Right? That's what you're talking about? Alright, the Weaver's song. Found in the upper part of the Weaver's Den. Oh, okay. So it's like here. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to get to that, but cool, I guess. Let's get out of here. I do like that as well. See, I'm full of great ideas, and also other ideas. Unequip that. I don't. Yeah, definitely unequip that. Let's get our compass point back. Let's get the gathering swarm. Let's get our money back. Sure, look at that. I wonder how long the Mark of Pride and the long nail. I wonder how long that is. Like if you use them together. That's pretty big. That is one large nail. Definitely large. Did you read the thing you wrote? Is my favorite idea. Making a coliseum of fools with serial number filed off. Yeah, you could. Is that the one I want? Yeah, okay, it's all spidery. Yeah. This is it. Yes, thank you for the confirmation. I do appreciate that. Alright, let's keep going. I forget if I still have the flames to do for the Grim troop stuff. I'm not sure. I know I probably did most of them. But I don't know if I did all of them. Get out of here. Get out of here. Really? This didn't count as safe ground? Okay. Really? This is one of the environments where I did actually die coming through here the first time because of the wall spiders that shoot their little juice laser. That scared me. My friend just said something completely bonkers, time to log off of the group chat for a night. Or time to double down. That's what I do. So it's over here, huh? Oh, God, I hate these things. It looks like I'm a flame short. Yeah, I didn't think I had finished all of them, but that thought just occurred to me that, like, that's something else I could do. Because I know I still have some stuff to do with the Grim Troop. Okay, this is not... That is not working out very well. The Weaver Charm, yeah, one of the secret rooms in that area. It's Hornet's room. Interesting. Is this it? You do commit hard. I do. I can't help it. Okay. Wait, hold on. Hera. Room? This is more like a manor. This is Hornet's house. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me check my inventory. Okay, all right, we have that. So the next one that we need is in beneath the Lake of Un. Let's pull up our map. It's... Where the hell is that? Oh, it's over here. So we can go home, then go to Green Path. Okay. hard to describe how you get to the secret room, but if you're in the right area, you need to use the salt blast in the right spot and then dash over. Yeah, that I'm not surprised that I didn't find that before. Okay. The thing that I think is going to be really tricky, I'm not really concerned about beating this game in permadeath mode. Like that, I think it'll take a couple of tries, but I don't think it'll be that bad. What I'm concerned about is beating the game in like under 5 hours or 100% complete in under 20 hours, because that's a lot of stuff to know. I mean, those are fairly generous, but I don't know. I still find it to be more nerve-wracking than permadeath. That's why I'm going to save those achievements for last. And I'm going to do permadeath, like, that's the next run that I'll do after I get to 112% complete on this. Because, like, that, I think will be fun. I'm looking forward to that. I think it would be bad that I'm on PlayStation. We don't have those achievements. Anyone who can go through this entire game with no permadeath, it's insane and you need a lot of practice. I don't find traversing... So, I have not found traversing the regular world to be that dangerous for me. And most of the bosses, the like normal bosses, not that dangerous. A couple of them got me once or twice, but in general, not too bad. It was really... Most of my deaths have been... well, we can't. Most of my deaths have been to the dream bosses, so like the hard mode stuff, which is a little different. But that stuff, you can do that in permadeath, in Steel Soul mode, and it doesn't matter. You're not actually dying, so that's kind of whatever. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that bad for me. I'm not anticipating it being too bad. But the knowledge check of, like, where to go to complete stuff and to do it quickly, that is a little stressful for me. So, we'll see. Into the Mountain Dew. Oh, God. Okay, thanks, buddy. I was not expecting a giant slug. If you're only doing the requirement to beat the game, then you accidentally could. I've seen someone speed run the game and beat it in 33 minutes. Oh, yeah, I know, like, optimal movement and strats. Yeah, that's no problem. Interesting. I would rather do a speed run than a no death. It just... yeah, no, just that's what I'm like. Am I winning? I am, actually. We've gotten a lot done today. Frankly, we've gotten a lot more done than I was expecting we would get done. To the point where I'm like, oh god, what do we do? I still have stream left. But yeah, like, we have all the charms now. We've got them all. We need to buy back the one, but that's it. Is this still 100% OG save? It is the OG save. We're at 108% completion. Let's look at what we've got left. And close some of these extra tabs. We've got all of the charms. Again, we can buy that one that we're missing. We defeated the White Defender. Technically, we need to beat the game again to finish the game with 100% completion, because the last time we beat the game, we were only at 97%. So I guess we can just get to 112 and then beat the boss, and we'll be good, and we'll be fine. I guess we're going to do I guess we're going to spend the next hour of stream doing a boss rush. I guess. Do you have to beat the Pantheon in order to get 112? I don't know. I'm not sure. There's an... I don't think so. I don't think so. There's an achievement for beating the full, like, the complete boss rush. But I don't think it's a completion point. But I'll double check. There's an achievement for doing it anyway, so we'll have multiple save files. It'll be what it's gonna be. Let's pull up the map. We could work on this, but I don't wanna, like, I don't want to do that. And that would take, like, completing the journal would take a little bit of effort and back and forth, and I don't want to subject you to that. To me doing that. Let's see, where is the junk pit? Okay, so we can go to King's Station. Oh, where's that last simple key? We can do that right now. Where's that dang key? I want that key. Where is it? Okay, so there's one that we could buy from Sly. We already bought that one. One can be found in the City of Tears. One can be found in the Ancient Basin. One can be found by killing the Pale Lurker in the hidden area behind the Colosseum of Fools. We have done that. So one can be found in the Ancient Basin. In a big room with winged sentries and a whispering root just below. It's probably that one. I bet it's that one. There's like one up here in the corner. So let's go to the city storerooms. Still have the tower to do. I don't know what the tower is. I was gonna go for platinum in this game, but I really don't think I have the willpower nor strength to get through the Pantheon for 42 boss rush. Yeah, my understanding is that one is actually the toughest achievement. Even though the place that I need the key for... Okay. Yeah, there's a fair amount left to do, but it's really a checklist. Exactly. As far as the achievements go, I do have a literal checklist that I made. Is it right here? But... Hey, Samus! How are you? Oh, no, that was a light bulb. That was not the thing that I wanted. Maybe we did get this one. Maybe it's further to the right. Oh, don't worry. I know who you are. Don't worry. How's it going? You having a good night? Oh, no, more light bulbs. Okay. Just putting myself to bed. Just wanted to wave hello. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. I also will need to go to bed soon, so we've got like an hour of stream left. I'm thinking about taking my entire schedule and shifting it 1 hour earlier. Like, walking the dogs earlier, going to work earlier, like literally starting to stream an hour earlier. I think it would be more convenient, and thank you for checking in. So I'm like, I should probably be a grown-up and do this. Everything but going to bed early. What if I wake up earlier and also go to sleep, and also go to bed later? Then I get more time to do things like play video games. In the Ancient Basin. Down in the that. Okay. Alright, I think we've gotten this one. Let's take a peek. So there's a key all the way down here. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go do that. Rip. Yeah, exactly. So it's not sleep right after stream. It's sleep eventually after stream. I promise it happens eventually. Have you fought the Collector? I have. I think I have fought... To my knowledge, I have fought all of the normal bosses and all of the regular dream bosses. So I think the only ones that are left that I haven't fought are ones that are in like special challenges, like the some of the boss rush like exclusives. I believe those are the only ones. Let's go to the hidden station. Not true. I've never seen you sleep. Yeah, you haven't been there when I've fallen asleep in Discord. That happened at least once. But not since I moved to Ohio. That happened back in Philadelphia. Good to see my face. Sleep well when I get there. I will do that. Thanks for stopping by, Samus. I appreciate it. Okay. It's literally how I justified going to bed at 6 a.m. and waking up at noon. It's still 6 hours. Yeah, your body definitely doesn't know the difference. Just gotta keep going to the right. And by to the right, I mean to the left, because I can definitely tell the difference between those things. I can definitely tell the difference. Yup, this was a bad idea. The Cupid Shuffle. We did do the Cupid Shuffle, you're right. That's mean, but yeah, this game is like that. Alright. Oh, wait! Samus, are you still here? I have a question that actually would be perfect for you, but it's okay if you're not. I had a D&D question that I wanted an opinion on. It's okay. I'll ask it another time. Circadian... Dipole, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what you were trying to type out there. Jump to the left, step to the right. Don't tell me what to do. I have no memory of this place. I know I've obviously been here, but... Hands on your hips. Are we doing the time warp? I'm fine with that. I bet Raven can do it, to be honest. I bet Raven is well acquainted with the time warp. Okay, down a little more. What the... Mine! Speaking of Raven. I tried to combine rhythm and what now? Sure. Okay, let's teleport out of here again. Chat, if you have played this game before, what are your favorite bug speak phrases? Obviously, mine is Bapanada, but... Are there any others that come to mind? I didn't get that you were trying to combine them, but I did get that you were trying to reference rhythm. Where are we going? We're going to the King's Station. Oh, also, thank you for the follow. I missed that, but thank you. It's much appreciated. Mainly humming. Anytime I try to... Farron's Bite, hello, friend. Arcade Bear, thank you for checking in. Hello. Welcome on Raid-iversary. Oh my gosh, thank you for the 13-month resub. Wow, 13 months? Has it really been that long? Bapanada. Thanks, Dipole. I thought of you when I made that the message for the stream notification. But yes, hello Raiders, welcome on in. For any of you who don't know me, my name is Bookslap, achievement hunter, variety streamer, sometimes challenge runner. And we're playing Hollow Knight. Truly the luckiest amount of time to have known you. You've known me way longer than 13 months, though. It's just like, I don't know. The passage of... I'm just experiencing the passage of time in a positive way right now. Farron, how was your stream? I hope it was good. If it wasn't, that's okay. I think you were building a new commander deck. That's not what I wanted. Closer to 13 years? It's longer than that. You think it's only been 13 years? Chat, did you know Farron Spite has known me for 16 years? Farron, did you know that you've known me for 16 years? Because I was 20 when we met. No, but I'm trying to pretend that I'm young and radiant. You can be those things. Songstress Marissa. A voice to ease all burdens and still all troubled minds. Oh, this sounds like the place for me. Assembled a new commander deck. Nice. Damn, you were 20 16 years ago? JJ, that's what it means to be 36. I should probably have gotten off there. Oh well. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure this is fine, right? Actually, I just talked about that length of time because I met you the same year I made a terrible dating decision. That's true. I remember that decision. I remember talking about that a lot, actually. Oh, hello again, dearie. Fancy running into you here. Is your Chio you're after? You see, it's a sad thing, but it's gone. All spent. Cost of running a bank can be high, so we had to charge a somewhat large service fee to your account. Perfectly legitimate, of course, just part of the whole banking deal. But thank you so much for visiting me, and run along now, won't you? If you allow me some privacy, we'll be down here soon, and then you can have the spa all to yourself. That's... Wait, no, I didn't... I wanted to talk, not... Do I just have to bat her around to... to get my money back? That seems somewhat abusive. I just have to... I literally just have to beat this old lady. I have to beat the money out of an old lady. I can't believe the game would require... That is reprehensible. How could they possibly make me do that? This is kind of funny, though. You know, her ability to withstand this might mean that she's the strongest bug in Hollow Nest. Will it tell me when she's done? When she's empty? This is a very weird pinata. Really? At my Banking Beatles quinceañera? It took me a sec. You could see the gears turning to remind me of that. I just want to talk. This is probably the best way to do this. What's happening on the screen? We're beating up an old lady to get our money back. Do you need an adult? Not anymore. Is that really it? Is there anything else in this tower? I literally just came here to beat up that old lady. You'll know when she's done. It's not the first time I've heard that. I can sit in the flowers? Welcome to my stage, little one. I am Marissa, the songstress of some renown, though given the sorry state of this place, you may find it hard to believe. Huge crowds once flocked to hear me sing, then something changed. The audience, once so enwrapt, began to leave. I continued to sing, yet my voice fell silent upon their ears. Perhaps you'd care to listen to me sing? You'd be the first in an age to hear it. Even if only you, it's a wonderful thing to have an audience again. Is there anything else in here? Okay, we used the key. We got our money back. What were we doing before this? I completely forgot. Oh, God, you know what we could do is find Mr. Mushroom. We do have to do that. Oh, boy. I don't want to, though. I'm quickly approaching the problem of being like, I just don't want to do that achievement. Alright. Being like, I don't want to do that achievement yet. That's what I sound like. That's an impression of me. You can also not do all the achievements. That's why I came back to this game, is to do the achievements. No, you see, you're misunderstanding. I want to do them, but there are things that I don't necessarily want to do on stream without being prepared, because I don't want to, like, be looking back and forth on the screens, not be able to see chat. Like, it's, it's kind of tedious. But I do want to do all the achievements. I think this game deserves to have all of the content wrung out from it like a sponge. I do wish that I had the words. I do wish that I had the strength charm back, but that's gonna take some money grinding. That'll take a little while. So instead, we'll go do the thing where we would benefit from having the strength bonus. AKA doing the oh, this is where we needed to go. Next Pantheon. I very much do not believe that, but I am happy for you. Well, yeah, I know that you like, but also do not like this game. You have complicated feelings on it. Because there are a lot of things that could be different. I still maintain that the map was an interesting thought experiment that should not have made it in this state to the final game. The entire economy is a mess. It is, and that's why they had to patch in things that are very expensive to make it. They needed money sinks. But economies are hard in real life, so of course they're also hard in games. I give them a little bit of credit for that. I'm just saying you can do the stuff you want to do without doing the stuff you don't want to do. That's true, but I do want to have the satisfaction of having all the things done. I didn't mean to do this. I forgot that this map is a little deceptive. That's great. That's so great. Whoops, I forgot. about that. They fixed, quote-unquote, that in Silksong by having money sinks from the beginning. Well, they have money sinks in this game. Not many, but they do have them. But, you have to, like, unlock them. So, if you're not dying a lot in the beginning of the game, you end up accumulating a lot of money, so that by the time, even just a couple thousand geo, so by the time you unlock the shops and things where you would be spending that money, you just buy everything immediately. So it's like... At least that was the case for me. But then again, I also didn't die very much in the overworld. I died primarily in boss fights, so it was different. Like, I have never lost money in this game, I don't think. From dying and then being unable to reclaim it. But I realize that I'm an outlier in that. I just kind of think they're too enamored with the Dark Souls runbacks, and it would be better if they just edited out that entire system. There are a lot of runbacks, that is true. One of my main criticisms that I think would greatly improve the feel of the game, although, frankly, it would make it easier, and that's up for debate about whether you want to do that, is letting you change charms wherever you want, instead of forcing you to use a bench to do that. Because clearly there are charms that are supposed to be used and are primarily helpful for exploration, and there are charms that are good for fighting bosses. And it's like, I'm just so much less likely to use the charms that are good for fighting bosses because I need to get to the point where I can switch them out and like fight the boss. So it becomes just kind of tedious. And I'm like, it's fine. They're not such a bonus that I'm like, you know, itching for those things. Just the Shade and Cocoon runbacks. I like the boss runs. When people say runbacks, what they often mean the getting back to the boss. So that's why I thought that. I don't mind getting back to the boss. I just want to not have the tedium of like moving around my stuff. So like then that way I could have my sets that like help me do certain things. You know what I mean? This is not the right way. Yeah, to have different loadouts. Yeah, that's what I mean. It works fine, and when you have enough charm slots, you can kind of mix and match anyway. So it's not a huge deal. More of like an early game, like gripe, but not really a big deal. No, a legitimate, enduring gripe that I have is I wish my icon on the map was a little bit smaller, because there are some times where I can't tell exactly where I am because the picture of my head is so big. Like, I don't actually... My head is too big. I can't tell where I am on this map. Oh, right, these things. Forgot about these. Oh, you're just gonna slam into the wall, huh? Cool! Didn't realize there was one of you there. Anyway. Oh, and this is the wrong way. Anyway, cool. Okay, great. Okay. I specifically remember this being kind of annoying, actually. Okay. place is gross. So squelchy. You know, that guy's butt gets up in a taxi. Guess we are going this way. When in doubt, go in the direction that has more large enemies in the way. And that'll probably be where you want to go. Like, they're probably there because you want to go that way. There we go. All right, junk pit, huh? Finally, all right, we made it back, chat. So apparently there are more pantheons here? Wait. Oh, the running of the water is just from that. I don't remember how to get around this place. What do we got here? Okay, so there's some that we've never fought. There are 5. Yeah, I know that there's more, but... Shipwreck, hello! Ooh. Shipwreck says you're the problem now. I'm the problem now? We saw a clip of you not wanting us to use clip. What was it where I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Hello, Couchbugs. Hello, Digi. Shipwreck. Hello. Thank you for bringing your community on in. How was the Resident Evil? I do wish that I had been able to watch. I am very curious. I'm not really a VOD watcher, but I might go check that out to keep me company tomorrow during work. Yes, David, hello. How are you? I haven't caught up with you in a while. Empty God stands at the Pantheon's peak. Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Bookslap, achievement hunter and variety streamer. We're currently playing Hollow Knight. We have beaten this game a bit. We're currently just working on filling in some... No, I don't want to fight these. We're currently working on filling in some of our achievements. Because we've done a lot of other stuff tonight. Hi, my name is Bookslap, and my favorite part of explaining this meme is when somebody uses it right after a raid. And then I have to talk about how it's part of a Chick-fil-A reference, and I just thought it would be funny to have this, so yeah. So you remember that Chick-fil-A ad campaign that was on for like a year? Where people were just like, hi, my name is Susie, and my favorite part of the Chick-fil-A sandwich is the chicken. The sandwich has chicken, and I like the chicken, and so, yeah. I thought it was so stupid, and there's so many of those ads that I was like, you know what? I was talking with Andy one night, and I was like, that would be a funny redeem. And he was like, it would be. Here's the sound clip. I was like, okay, so we're in there. Good night, Calamity Nolan. What achievement am I heading for? Somewhere in here, there's another boss rush that I think we can do now. It might be this one. We might not be able to do it. Although it's not... Oh, no, this is... I know what this is. As you do the boss rushes with like, restrictions, every time you do one, this door lights up more, and then at certain points it opens up. Yeah. I'm very... My favorite part of the Chick-fil-A sandwich is the homophobia, and by favorite, I mean the reason I don't eat Chick-fil-A. Yeah. I could not tell you the last time that I had a Chick-fil-A anything. It's well over a decade. Alright, we've done these, right? Pantheon of the Master. Pantheon of the Artist. Pantheon of the Sage. Yeah, we've done these. Where are the others? Are they right here? Is that what you're going to tell me? We don't have hate chicken in Canada. just regular chicken, right? Oh, who are we missing? I don't know what that is. It's been at least a decade since I tried, and it was the most mid chicken I've ever experienced. It's weird how it's like their default chicken sandwich is chicken with pickles on it. Like, what? Why? That's it? It's just chicken with pickles? What boss are we missing? Remember exactly the last time I had Chick-fil-A. It was my 18th birthday. I was closeted, and it was catered against my will. I can see how that would be a difficult time. Shade and Soul is the name of the achievement here. Okay, so we have to go fight a boss so that we can open this up, but I really don't... but I have to figure out what boss it is. So... Pantheon of the Night. Here we go. Is it No Eyes? Is that the one with the crying, melting eyes? It might be that one. I think we were just near this guy. Can we... Found inside the Stone Sanctuary. Yeah, we were literally, like, just there earlier tonight. Okay, we're gonna go do that. Yeah, I am now 38. Yeah, we didn't have Chick-fil-A growing up where I was. I was in a pretty rural area where we didn't really have fast food of any sort. Like nothing. It was a drive to get to any of that stuff, so Popeyes has better chicken. It does. That is true. Man, I don't want to... Okay. I don't... Okay. So go in here. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna regret this either way. Stop. I don't want to talk to you, giant bug lady. You didn't have fast food? You mean you got diarrhea from natural sources? We also didn't have fluoride in our water, so like it... You know, it had other No, alright, I don't want to make this sound like we ate well. I ate a ton of frozen food growing up. That was like 100% the way that we survived. Me and my brothers subsisted on frozen everything. Because both of my parents worked, we didn't cook a whole lot. I didn't learn how to cook until I was in college. I could like make an egg and like boil stuff. We ate lots of like baked potatoes, frozen fish, boiled vegetables. No seasonings of any sort, of course, because that might make some of the food taste good. Even to this day, I'm kind of like, I don't really know how to season food, so I'm just gonna throw this stuff on there. This seems like enough? Okay, I've been told to put more than that on, so... Yeah, so there weren't really... Like, you could go to a deli and get a sandwich, but that was pretty much it. And I wouldn't call that fast food by any means. Oh, we meant to go up. But, like, to go to McDonald's, you had to go into town. And that was at least a... I don't even know how long. It's been a while. 20-plus minute drive. No, longer than that. That was like how long it took to get to high school. Like a 30-minute drive. And it's like, are you really gonna... I'm gonna say this, and some of you are gonna be like, yes. Are you really gonna drive 30 minutes for McDonald's? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I understand that some of you do this, and I'm not judging you. But I am saying that if you had other alternatives that were closer or more convenient, McDonald's wouldn't be the first thing you would pick. That was kind of the situation. You didn't have... Wait. So many bad teeth. I used to have a ton of cavities. A ton. No matter like what I did, really. And it was finally a dentist in my like mid-20s. I also didn't have dental insurance for a long time. It was finally a dentist in my mid-20s who looked at my x-rays and said, "You didn't have fluoride in the water when you were growing up." And immediately I understood. Because cavities were just a way of life. It just happened. You went to the dentist and it was a question of like, okay, how many fillings are you gonna have to get? And I'm like, I'm prone to cavities, even when I'm like taking very good care of my teeth. It's still hard for me to not get cavities. White people spicy. Ranch. I don't like ranch, but it's a texture. I don't dislike it, but it's a textural thing. Well water. Yeah, I think my parents have subsequently... We had well water that was hard, so it also tasted bad, because it was full of the wrong minerals, apparently. They have since fixed that, have gotten the water softened and fluoride added, but like growing up, it was like, yeah, no. My dad drove nearly 2 hours for White Castle. Dude. Love yourself more than that. Like, for White Castle? So is your father Harold or Kumar? Because, like, White Castle is bottom tier. Absolute bottom tier fast food. Where you're abandoning all pretense of quality. Teeth, thank you. Thanks, Shippy. You're abandoning all pretense of quality when you go to White Castle, and you're just looking for a large quantity of a food-like substance. Is it food? I don't know. Probably not. Is it just dust mixed with chalk and some moisture to create a vague patty-like chunk? I almost said brick, but it's not that thick. Yeah, White Castle is so bad. It annoys me that we were literally here earlier. We just didn't go inside. We went, like, past it. Or no, we did go inside, but we didn't go to the end of it? Something like that. The only one in Florida. I hope I haven't deeply offended... This guy? Okay, alright. My child, can you still see? Please, don't hurt me. Can't sleep. Can't sleep. Clowns will eat me. With your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. How's my workout today? I don't remember whether it was push or pull. I just do as the workout plan abides. But it was pretty good. I PB'd volume for incline bench press, so that was nice. I guess it was push if I was doing bench press, right? And where is this guy? Okay. And then also weight on leg press, so that was nice. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just die. Thanks, random. Ow. I'm sure this fight isn't going to be annoying as hell when we get to the boss rush. No, it definitely won't be super duper annoying or anything. No, not at all. You like incline bench press. It's definitely a really difficult one because you're using smaller muscles that do not get worked out in other ways. And it's definitely way harder. Okay. I wanted to see if I could hit the ghosts, but the answer is no. Ow! Ow! Yeah, I definitely prefer a regular bench press, but that's because it's easier. So, one by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams, please. Yeah, let's see. What did I do? I did landmine press, single arms on both sides. I did leg press. I did incline bench. I did... skull crushers. Whatchamacallem? Neck curls, which sounds really weird if you've never heard of them before. And then weighted crunches. So that was today. 3 or 4 sets of each, depending on the exercise. So like it was only 3 leg press, but 4 of the incline bench. Something about the vignette effect on the screen makes me fail to anticipate the little ghosties. There are a lot of effects on the screen at once that can definitely make things difficult to process. All right, let's go home. You know what? It's 11:48. We don't have that much time. So instead of going to do that boss rush, which we'll do next time, why don't we get our little buddy? And let's check and see. Let's check our map. See if there's any more flames. They're having a heck of a conversation over there. Let's also grab these markers that are done. We have gotten a lot accomplished tonight. Got distracted with teeth stuff this month. I should work out tomorrow. Alright, now you've made a commitment. I'll ask you, did you work out? I also have to work out tomorrow. I've made a lot of progress on a 4-day plan, but I'm also like, man, that is a lot of time. Like, dang. Okay. I don't see any more flames. So how do we banish them? When we're ready, how do we banish? How does that work? After defeating Troopmaster Grimm, he upgrades the Grimm Child, allowing the knight to collect another 4 flames. After collecting 3 of them, Grimm can be found asleep at the back of the large tent. Using the Dream Nail on him while having the Grimm Child equipped allows the knight to enter his nightmare, fight him, and complete the ritual. Let's see if he's there. We're not ready to banish all of them yet, but let's see if he's here. Because that will kind of confirm or deny whether I have found all of the flames. Do we fully change at the gym, shower and everything? I do not shower at the gym. Okay, so we can do that when we're ready. All right. I do not shower at the gym because of beard and mustache reasons. I shower back home where like I have the hair dryer and my like roller brush. If I don't do, I have enough beard that like if I don't do all of that, it gets tangled really easily. And my beard hair gets really, I get a lot of split ends and it gets brittle if I'm not particularly careful with it. Like I have to treat it nicely to to keep it or it revolts. All right. We can't do some of the things that I wanted to do, so why don't we just farm a little bit of money? Let's check our charms. Yeah, why don't we just farm some money for the end of stream? So we'll go to King's... Yeah, we'll go to the King Station, that's fine. But I do get changed in the gym. Like, I have everything in, like, a little, like, drawstring bag that's really torn up. I've used it for years. I actually really need to get another bag. Actually, the Hive might be a better place. Kingdom's Edge also is a pretty good place, but... because it's big. It's whatever. We're just getting money right now. The only thing I put in the gym locker is my coat and the stuff in my pockets. The people at my gym actually annoy the crap out of me because there's a lot of people who do exactly what you just said, who will like hang up their coat or something, and that's fine. You can use a locker for that, but they don't put locks on. So you have to like walk back and forth opening lockers just to discover somebody's put their like coat and pair of shoes in there. It's like, just lock it so that I know that it is occupied. I feel weird opening these up and finding your stuff inside. My gym, I wouldn't necessarily call it like a nice gym, but it's nice enough. It's like pretty straightforward. It doesn't have a lot of the amenities of like saunas or pools or all of that stuff. I imagine if it did, there would be more people using the other facilities. Like, I've never seen anybody in the showers at my gym. People just don't use them. In fact, people at my gym barely even get changed. They come in their clothes and then they go work out. Like, by the front door, there's actually a coat area where you'll see it covered in people's coats and snow boots and things right now, because they're driving in, working out, and then just driving home. Hey, Dragonstorm. Thank you for checking in. Like, I'm the old man getting changed in the locker room, to be honest with you. Locker room at my gym is small, so I dart in and out and focus. Yeah, it's fairly small at my gym. I don't, like I said, I don't go to a gym that has like fancy extra amenities. I used to. I didn't use them, and this was back before I moved to this city. I used to, but like I didn't use the like saunas or anything. Again, because like I don't want to shower at the gym and have to deal with all of my like beard stuff. And I'm just always in such a rush. Like, sure, when I'm working out, it's like an hour and a half actually being at the gym. But then I also have to walk there and walk back, and it just the time just starts to add up so much. I don't have time to like, you know, to do that other stuff. Gym is really lovely with skylights and plants. Yeah, mine is okay. It's kind of like industrial. Everything here is like sort of industrial. My gym isn't part of my development per se, but by being, it's in my development. So by being a person who lives here, I get a discount on my membership. They've got like it's like one of the benefits. If that makes any sense. But it's like there are other locations for my gym around the city. There's like 4 others. There's a vintage toy store next door. Okay. That's awesome. Second busiest person you know. That's true. That is me. These things remind me of Legend of Zelda enemies. Of Zelda 2 enemies. The things that the like bugs in the grass that would bounce like that. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? You didn't find them until pretty far through the game. Okay. The body's just falling from the sky. It's a nice touch. Makes the place feel really cozy. Just ragdolling. So this has been pretty good. Honestly, we got more accomplished on this first return to the game tonight than I thought we would do. Honestly, I thought we were going to spend most of tonight looking for the mask and vessel pieces. And then, nope, we got those done in like 20 minutes. So that was a nice surprise, since that could have been really tedious. We also have most of the charms. And yeah, we really don't have a whole bunch of extra like nonsense to deal with for doing the achievements. We get this last charm, and we'll have that done. It'll make us extra strong to fight the remaining bosses and things that we got. It'll be a good time. And on Sunday morning. Have I fought you before? I have definitely fought you. Yeah, I've definitely fought that. On Sunday morning, we'll be able to do boss rushes and all sorts of things. Really get into some actual gameplay, rather than just clean up. I'll do some of this. I'll finish getting the money for that off stream. I'll work on that tomorrow. Stop running! You remember the Grubs and how they lived happily ever after and nothing bad happened to them? and it was definitely all fine. They get to continue being adorable little guys. The fate of Grubphilia. You stop that. I tried so hard to save them from the fate of Grubphilia. It was not meant to be. We're not allowed to have nice things. All games must be grimdark. Chat, does anyone here play D&D? Turn into grub flies and burst out of Grubfather to live happy lives. I would like to believe that. My time has come. The D&D question? Okay, so, are you familiar with official modules? Because my GM wants to start a new campaign. Our last campaign that we've been doing for like 4 years just went on indefinite hiatus, which is a great way to end a campaign of 4 years. 4? Maybe longer than that. Oh, Couchbugs is here? That's true. Hey, looky. Been running D&D games since Thaco. Oh, I could go for a Thaco right now. Okay, so he gave us a choice of different modules that he would like to run with some, you know, some embellishments and some like different ways that he might like spice them up. But I'm between 3 for my vote. Dungeon of the Mad Mage is the one that I'm leaning towards the most, because I could really go for a super dungeon, right? Rime of the Frost Maiden seems like a really interesting setting. But I've heard that it can, like, take a little bit of extra canoodling to get it to be good. And what was the last one? Oh, Tomb of Annihilation, which is just, like, it's so classic. I'm a little afraid of it. I mean, it's not Tomb of Horrors, but I'm like, do I want to, though? I don't know. I don't want to permanently lose a character, but that's like a whole thing in Tomb of Annihilation. Dungeon of the Mad Mage is a time investment. Well, like I just said, we did a campaign for 4+ years, so we're not too afraid of a time investment. Rime of the Frost Maiden would be great with a good DM. He is a good DM. I can say that. And he likes to do a lot of homebrew, so I think he would expand upon what's already there. Like, for example, he gave us a little bit of a thing with Dungeon of the Mad Mage. What he would do to expand upon it, and I know it's big, but he wanted to make it essentially a game show, where our exploits through, what is it called, Undermountain, is basically a game show where gods are, like, placing bets on how well we'll do. And I was like, that could be kind of neat. Dungeon of the Mad Mage and Tomb of Annihilation are both dungeon crawler slogs. I kind of want that. I kind of want, like, a dungeon crawler. Like, I don't want to explore a whole world, travel to different towns, negotiate politics. No, give me a bunch of combat sequences over and over again. Please. I kind of want that. Tomb of Annihilation is bullshit and your DM wants to kill you. That's what I have heard. I've also heard that in the actual tomb, if you just walk on the ceiling, you're usually fine. Which means that the Beast Barb is, like, weirdly good at it. I forget what this is. Anyway, that's what I'm kind of between. So, I don't know. Just any kind of thought, advice. I'm an experienced player. I'm not, I've played for years, but I think we'd be using 2024 rules. And that would be new. I haven't really run or played a 2024 game. But. Tomb of Annihilation doesn't care what surface you're walking on. I'm just saying, I've heard. People have told me that, but yeah, no, I know a couple of its tricks. Don't reach into a dark space. Because, surprise, it's actually a Sphere of Annihilation. I mean, come on, it's the Tomb of Annihilation. There's gonna be at least one sphere in there, right? Like, why not have people place bets and make it diegetic to the world? Call it Dungeon League, and each session starts with a recap of all the teams running the dungeons. Sounds familiar. If you know TOA, then you shouldn't run it. It's like knowing Strahd before running Curse of Strahd. Yeah, unfortunately, I had Strahd. I have never played an official module. I have never done an official D&D module myself. I've only ever run homebrews, or I've only ever run homebrew and been a player in homebrew. But I did have Strahd spoiled for me a long time ago. I would still kind of like to do it one day, but same. Yeah, it was tough to avoid. Fortunately, I'm the kind of person where I don't really care about spoilers too much. But in something like that, like if somebody spoils a movie for me, I don't really care. A game, again, I don't really care. But in something like that, it's like, well, it's hard to not act on the information. Dungeon the Mad Mage might suit you well. The DM can adjust things on the fly very easily. Interesting. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to do a full caster. I've played a lot of... In my other campaign, I'm playing a rogue, which I'd love. Rogue is great. Rogue is definitely one of my favorites. But I haven't played a full caster in like 5 years. So... I'm not sure what one. I'm thinking something blasty, just to get that out of the way. And people that I play with tend to not play anything blasty. So it's like it would definitely fill in a whole environment. Decide in session 0. Yeah, I'm thinking that I want to go into it with maybe like a wizard and maybe like a barbarian prepared. Because part of me is afraid that everyone will show up and be like, "Oh, I wanted to be a wizard," and then we'll be a party of like 4 wizards, and it's like playing 4 white mages in Final Fantasy 1. You can do it, but you're not going to have a good time. So, are you more of a role player or a role player? Which am I more of? Well, I'll put it this way. It doesn't matter what my character's charisma score is, because I can't keep my mouth shut. Like, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to speak anyway. I can't not speak during the roleplay, so... That gets my rogue into trouble with his 8 charisma, but, you know, it's fine. We work through it. Would you be more satisfied with all narrative and no combat, or all combat and no narrative? I would be more satisfied with all combat and no narrative of the two. Because I wouldn't want to do a campaign that has very little combat and is mostly role-playing and dialogue. That I would not find satisfying. Like, in the campaign that we just wrapped up, there would be times where we would go... It wasn't unusual for us to have a session, an entire, like, 4-hour session with no combat. Like, that's whatever. But we might go, like, 4 sessions with no combat, and that makes it kind of drag. That's kind of too much. Then Dungeon of the Mad Mage is for you. Okay, that's what I was leaning towards. So thank you. I appreciate the insight. Yeah, I don't think that session 0 is happening for at least like 2 weeks, so I have time to think of some character concepts. Rime of the Frost Maiden has a significant amount of plot. I mean, plot is fine. I like plot. I like to have a reason why we're doing things, but again, I don't want to have like 4 sessions in a row where you're just talking. Will this respawn them? Need more things to fight. Court intrigue and drama is usually not my cup of either. I mean, it like having 1 or 2 sessions where you do. What I want is a balance. What I want is to be able to have both. I want the cake, but I also want to eat it. But if I have to choose between the two, like, give me combat. Most of the mechanics of D&D support combat, so, like, give me that, you know? It's all DM dependent, but Rime of the Frost Maiden is more likely to have multiple role-playing sessions. Dungeon of the Mad Mage has very little. Yeah, I've heard that there's still some role-playing, like there are factions and groups that you find within the dungeon itself, but that is mostly like a high-stakes dungeon crawl. And frankly, I haven't done that. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. It does have it, but it's for me to discover. Okay, good to know. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't actually. I put out a post on Blue Sky where people were giving some suggestions, and I think the general consensus was Dungeon of the Mad Mage. But it's nice to actually have a little bit of the details. I like these bugs whose purpose is simply to explode. I wonder what the best way to currency farm is. Life goals. Simply explode. Have you tried... Wait, did I go back to that guy? I don't know how I did that. It seems like you know a bit about all the modules, which is a good and bad thing. All my advice comes from a place of not knowing your DM. That's fine. That's fair. I have an approximate knowledge of many things. So, blessing and curse. Being terminally online will do that. There was a point in which like half my Reddit feed was D&D stuff. Now it's just people asking, is this AI? And explain this joke. It's like, I don't want either of these Reddits, and yet I never remember to make them go away. Alright, let's get out of here. Step 1, show up to the party. Step 2, serve bitchy sass. Step 3, exit fabulously. Out of the corner of my eye, I thought you said serve bitchy ass, and I was like... sus, but okay. TOA is entirely tactics focused, and is a bad module if it exists on its own. Interesting. I think my GM and also my brother, who is in the group, I think they've played. I think they've played Tomb of Annihilation before. So like, I don't know. He gave it as an option, but I'm like, do you really want to do that again? I mean, I wasn't in the group at the time, but. But also, I don't want to lose a character permanently. I have never lost a character permanently, like forever, or they weren't able to be saved. I've never done that, and I don't. That has never happened to me. I don't know if I can manage that. I get very emotionally attached to my characters. Going to bed, getting my ass handed to me by the first proper boss of Neo 3 demo, and it feels good. But also I can tell I'm tired. Have a cozy and restful sleep, Arcade Bear. All 3 modules are player killers. Yeah, but in Tomb of Annihilation, when you're dead, you're dead. There's no coming back. I forget where I'm going. Wait. Yeah, okay. I want to go to the Hive. DM dependent, but yeah, Soak and Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Interesting. Well, we'll roll the dice. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Guess what I played with today? Chrysalis is going to break terms of service. Not the bees! Guess what I played with today? Yeah, no, I... I was like, wait, what do you mean? No, but I do want to know, what did you play with? Oh, these bees don't give us anything. Little bees are not valuable. I want the big bees. Give me the big bees. Oh, yeah, like that one. Oh, but not like that. It was Terraria with Sir Lefty. Didn't you... I was gonna guess Terraria because I saw you on Discord playing that. Wait, didn't you play with Lefty the other day too? Or am I making... Or did you play with someone else and I'm just making that up? I don't really know Lefty. He's a good guy, but he's just an acquaintance. I don't really know him. This was the second time. Oh, okay. How are you liking that? It was like a new DLC, right? How are you liking it? The joke was supposed to be that I was still playing Terraria. Oh. Oh, well. Points for effort. I just didn't get it. Sometimes I do not understand the joke. I wish there was an easier... I wish... there probably is a better way to farm money. This is probably a terrible place to farm money. But I'm still gonna do it for a minute. I just forgot that the little bees don't give you anything. So far, lots of good quality of life. Love a quality of life update. All about that. Okay. That's fine. I'll fall down here. In case those bees need me, they know where I'll be. Jump. There we go. I love the design of those bees. How they, like, morph into a big drill. That's pretty cool. Like that. Everyone liked this. Oh, I can feel the fatigue setting in. I'm gonna have to stop pretty soon. This is the first playthrough with a team. I'm used to the hard modded difficulty, and the base game is very easy compared to it, but you're having a lot of fun. The important thing is that you're having fun. And if there's a lot of quality of life upgrades, I'm sure those things might transmit into modded stuff too, you know? Oh yeah, who's that guy? Okay. I think we should be responsible and stop here for the night. So this has been good. We got a lot of achievements done, actually. So let's call it here. This will be good. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the recording.